If you collect for the Sega Genesis or like playing Sega Genesis games on real hardware, you know that the prices of Sega Genesis games has went up like crazy, actually. So today I wanted to give you 5 good games that you can get on the cheap. 5 excellent games that aren't going to break the bank. Alright, for each game I am going to actually list the prices that Price Charting has for the game, loose and complete. And the first game that I wanted to bring to your attention that is cheap is Kid Chameleon. Kid Chameleon is a very underrated platformer in my opinion. It's a really good platformer. It's a huge game, and of course the hook is there's 9 different helmets that you can collect throughout your progress through the game, and those helmets will turn your character into different things so that you can advance. There's a helmet with spikes on it so you can bash your way through a wall, get to the next part of the level. There's a Jason Voorhees mask that you can pick up and throw axes, which gives you a really powerful axe attack. Yeah, and there's tons of different variety. The environments are cool. Just a lot of different things. One of the masks that you get also will turn you into like a little gnat, and you'll be able to fly and get into areas in the level that you would not be able to do at full size. Very cool game, very underrated, and with it coming in as with a loose price of $13.75 and a complete price of $34.22, I can highly recommend Kid Chameleon. And the next game that I wanted to talk about is Subtrainia. This game is extremely cheap for what you get, so let's take a look at Subtrainia. Coming in with a loose price of $9.22 and a complete price of $19.68, I can't recommend Subtrainia enough. It's a very cool game, and I really don't hear hardly anybody talk about it. You can get it on eBay, man. It's all over the place. You can get them brand new for fairly cheap as well, in the SIL. It's a really cool game. You're in your ship. You got different mission objectives, and you got to kind of manage your fuel and your shield. If you take too many hits, your ship's going to blow up. If you run out of fuel, your ship is going to blow up. And the mission objectives do differ quite a bit, and so does the environment. Very cool game and well worth the asking price. Can't recommend Subtrainia enough. And one of the essential Sega Genesis games to enjoy that Sega Genesis experience is Aladdin. This game has just incredible animation, it's a great game, and it's super cheap. Coming in with a loose price of $9.99 and a complete inbox price of $15. Yeah, are you kidding me? This game is very well worth the money. The animation, as you can see, is just very smooth. Music's great. This is one of those games that's been very highly reviewed, and I kind of watched from afar and didn't pick it up till not too long ago, and I got it in a trade with my buddy over at the Kinda Cool YouTube channel. He threw it in, and I'm glad he did, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. So at that price, yeah, you can't go wrong with Aladdin. The next game I wanted to cover, it is incredibly cheap, and it is the very best fighting game, in my opinion, on the Sega Genesis, and that is Street Fighter II Championship Edition. Coming in with a loose price of $9.99 and a complete price of $19.95, this is the best fighting game in my opinion on the Sega Genesis. And I'll tell you what, if you get this game, you do need to have that 6-button controller. But this is a really good game. Of course it is. It's hard to find a bad Street Fighter game, right? But this one is the best one for the Sega Genesis because you can actually crank up the speed, kind of like in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. You can increase that speed. It's got everything there. The sound quality might not be quite as good as the Super NES. It isn't. But it's fast, fluid, and it's a really good game. And finally, Sega Genesis owners had a very good Street Fighter game on the Genesis. So at that price, are you kidding me? You gotta have Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. And the last game I'm going to cover is the very best value in retro gaming, and that is the Sega Genesis 6-pack. Coming in at a loose price of $13.22 and a complete price of $33.26, you not only get Sonic the Hedgehog, but you also get the Puzzler columns, you get the first game in the best all-time beat-em-up franchise, and that is Streets of Rage. You get to ride a fire-breathing dragon and play couch co-op with Golden Axe. You get the fun, challenging, and iconic Revenge of Shinobi. You also get Super Hang-On that not only comes with the arcade mode, but it also comes with the deep original mode. Sega Genesis does it again. This is the best value in retro gaming of all time. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you got some value from watching this video. If you think that I've earned it, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And before I go, I do want to give a quick shout out to my buddy over at the Retro Reminiscence YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link to his video in my description. He did an excellent video on the launch of the Sega Genesis. It's very well done. If you own the Sega Genesis, or if you own one now, check it out, man. You will love it, I promise you. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great and safe rest of your day.